Hey everybody, Tony George, DocSports.com. Monster update on Tuesday. Lots of stuff to cover, lots of stuff to talk about, including a huge release in Major League Baseball today. I'm going to talk about the Doc Sports Happy Hour studio show. Studio is complete. Set is ready. Test pilot's been taped. Tomorrow we launch. Going to give you an update about that and when you can expect to see that, and where you can expect to see it. Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Monday, 4-unit winner in Major League Baseball. Only pick of the day, Tampa Bay run line, boom. Want to talk to you about the ATM machine where I have given you a free PIN number, and that is NASCAR. Again, you snooze, you lose. And you had an extra day to get in on this race because it got suspended on Sunday. Ran yesterday. Joey Logano over Martin Truex Jr., top play. Joey Logano wins the race. Boom! Unbelievable. Joey Logano as a plus 140 underdog over Kevin Harvick. Boom! Had a 2-1 card. Kozlowski did not get a gun against Truex Jr. We faded this guy, and I'll tell you something. He had a lot stronger car than we thought he had, but we knew Logano had the best engine, the best car set up in the race, and he proved it. Nobody could pass him. When he got out front, they couldn't catch him. Knowing that information is crucial to making money. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I have the best NASCAR handicapper in the country. I have the best NASCAR program in the country. 11-3 with top picks year to date. 8-0 with top picks the last 8 races. 8-0 the last 8 races with profitable cards. Doesn't get any better than that. When I say it's like clubbing baby seals, when I say it's like picking up ducks at the county fair, and everyone that's floating in the horse trough you pick up, it's got a prize on the bottom, you automatically win. For the 5-year-olds, this is actually like being a 5-year-old at the county fair. Okay? Next race is Sonoma on the 23rd. Not a race till then. I'm urging you to get on board the gravy train that is NASCAR. Major League Baseball on a nice 16-7 run. Hit 3 out of 4 top plays that are 7 units this season. We have a 7-unit top play today, the underdog of the month, on a 3-play card. 12-unit card. This is my second biggest card of the entire season, and it goes today. I'm not going to hype it. I've had 4 7-unit plays all year, and I've hit 75% of them, 3-1. Hit 1 last Thursday. Folks, you want to get paid? DocSports.com. You want to get it for free? You get a free $60 when you go over there if you've never been a member, and you can use that to purchase the card. And it comes with a pure profit guarantee. So we're giving it to you free, and we're guaranteeing it. And it's one of my strongest plays of the season. On a 3-pack, 12 units of action. DocSports.com. It's that simple. Let's get to the NBA Finals. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant this, Kevin Durant that. From 7 a.m. yesterday till 2 seconds before tip-off, Kevin frickin' Durant. Okay? Number one thing is, bear in mind, I have a series bet at minus 240 on Golden State Warriors for 2 dimes. After they lost the first game, I came back with another dime at minus 150. That being said, I had Toronto last night. Kevin Durant had a strained Achilles. He didn't have a sore calf. Kevin Durant's in free agency. You can read between the lines on this if you've got a brain. Sore calf doesn't keep you out for 4 weeks. A slight tear in your Achilles keeps you out usually for the season. Was it a bold move on his part to try and play last night? Probably. Was it a good decision on, the doctors cleared him, blah, 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 blah. The doctors work for the Warriors, by the way. The general manager clears him. He ruptures an Achilles. That's a 12-month injury, and he'll never be the same. Was it worth it? I don't know. You could debate that in forums all over the internet today. But Toronto, Sometimes you cannot handicap bonehead moves. You cannot handicap bad coaching, and Toronto had bad coaching. They were rolling them. They had Golden State on their friggin' knees with 3 minutes left, and their coach calls a timeout. After that, Golden State goes on a 9-0 run, wins the game by a point. The Toronto Raptors, after coming all the way back and rolling them, scored 2 frickin' points, and that was a goaltending. That's all they did after that timeout. Horrible coaching call. I can't handicap buffoonery. A loss is a loss. Not crying over spilt milk. You know, we haven't had a great NBA playoff, record at all. All the money that I've lost in the NBA playoffs, I personally have won back and then some in NASCAR, and I've been telling you that. But that being said, Game 6, that game last night may have cost Toronto the championship. You do not want to give a team like Golden State with the best backcourt in the history of the NBA a second life, especially at home. Toronto had dominated them 2 games on the road by double digits. Dominated them. And Kawhi Leonard, let's quiet that he's better than LeBron, better than the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, better than this guy, better than that guy. 1 point in the third quarter. Yeah, you're talking about how great he was in the fourth quarter. He had 1 point in the third quarter. 12 points in the first half. That's not the greatest player in the history of the NBA playoffs. That's not a better player than LeBron James. He's an above-average player that has his moments. He should have had his moment last night. Toronto could have won the championship last night. We'll see how it plays out. But interesting. Doc Sports, happy hour show. A show that's 20 to 30 minutes long each and every week with interesting guests, and it's not sit down and give you a bunch of free picks. It's a show for guys who like to bet sports. And all that encompasses, including a little bit of the Vegas lifestyle. Tomorrow, our first guest to discuss sports gambling in America, the legalization of sports betting, the management of brand and game integrity in college and pro sports, former Chief Operating Officer of CG Technology, formerly Cantor Gaming, Chief Odds Maker for 8 years. You know him. You love him. He's on VEASAN all the time. Big fixture out here in Vegas, and a good friend of mine, Matt Holt, joins us for our inaugural show. The test pilot's out of the way. The studio's been built. We're ready to rock and roll. Be sure and stay abreast on my daily videos. I'll keep you where it's going to be and where it's going to land and how you can watch it. You're going to love it. And we're going to have tons of interesting guests. We're going to talk about things to do in Vegas, things that are going on in Vegas, industry insiders, some celebrities along the way. It's going to be a great show. You're going to love it. So I'll give you an update on, we're taping the first show tomorrow, and we're looking forward to it. And some other exciting things coming from Doc Sports on the mass media level. And Scott Spicer and I are going to have something special for you during football season. And that will be a pick segment. And you will love it. All the information you need, 98% free right there. Did I mention I have the 7-unit underdog game of the month on a triple header card in Major League Baseball? Go get it. Free play today. Cubs Rockies. 6-5 game last night. Colorado wins. Total of the day in this game tonight is 12. I like the under. I know Colorado's at home. I know we're not in Wrigley with the wind blowing in. Quintana hadn't been all that hot lately. Over a 5 ERA his last 3 starts. 3.77 ERA on the year. Peter Lambert's only got 7 innings in this year for Colorado as a starter, but he's got a 1.29 ERA and a 0.71 whip. Here's the rub. Here's the rub. Take a look at your team's batting averages. Colorado, last 5 games. 212 as a team, Cubs 233. Here's the bullpens for these teams. Bullpen ERA for Cubs last 5, 2.79. They're allowing opposing teams batting average at 171. Impressive. Even more impressive, the Colorado Rockies bullpen, 1.32 ERA their last 5 games, allowing opponents to bat an average of 149. And neither team's that hot hitting. I know about Hitters Ballpark. I know about runs scored at home for Colorado. I know about decent runs scored on the road for Chicago. Bear in mind, with all the pomp and circumstance and hype and hoopla and hyperbole about the Colorado Rockies scoring a crapload of runs at home, the odds makers set this number a little too high, and they've been setting numbers that high for Colorado at home. They've only covered 2 overs out of their last 8 home games. Give me the under 12 runs, Colorado-Chicago tonight. Check me out, DocSports.com.